Hi there, thanks for joining me. Back in the garage, I've got another little treat. This is the latest offering from ThinkDiag, and well, I'm really excited about it. This is it's a scanner tool, EOBD Diagnostics, and comes in a lovely case, nice carry case. Top tech. This has got a powerful processor. It is Bluetooth, so look at, I'll show you this, I'll just take that sticker off there. Look at this for a bit of kit. It's sleek, it's elegant. Oh, it's just absolutely nice metal edges on the back there. Nice rubberized plastic sort of casing around it for protection. Touch screen, like I say, Bluetooth with a magnetic dongle. Oh, that is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. You're not going to lose that in a hurry. Got a nice handle on the back as well for hanging it on steering wheels when you're doing your diagnostic testing. First impressions of this, well, I'm blown away, to be fair. It is a very nice looking piece of kit, but has it got the power? Has it got the diagnostic skills? We will plug it into some cars and see how we get on. What do we get in the package? We get obviously the scanner, the Bluetooth, we get some dongles as well so you can hardwire it. Yeah, nice connectivity, power adapter, USB lead, and also it looks like we get a network cable there if you need to do any downloading to the PC. Nice carry case as well. So all in all, so far it looks a piece of kit, and we can power it up there. I've done the update on this because obviously when you get something new you need to do some updates. It is fast. The downloading through the web is fast, and the beautiful thing, free updates for life, so you haven't got to pay out any subscriptions. To be fair, I didn't even have to put an email address in. It just logs straight in. I put the Wi-Fi code in, it logged onto the internet, and you were straight in there so you could do your updates. Amazing. So yeah, as a standalone bit of kit, absolutely fantastic. It's got a nice weight to it. It's got a good battery in there. So yeah, the screen quality is brilliant. The brightness and everything else, it's like I say, so far all the boxes are ticked. Let's go and try it in the car and see how we get on. Okay, so this is a 2019 Volvo XC40. It's got an engine management light on. Let's just get the power up on the dashboard. Press and hold the button. There we go. We're all powered up now. We'll get his little dongle out the back, and we'll plug that into the EOBD. So well, that hangs in there, look, on the back of the steering wheel. Or can we put it actually on the top of the steering wheel? Right, let's plug this in and see what we get. So on this one, the socket is just down here. And it should be that way around. Yeah, straight in, blue light comes on. You see that? Okay, let's have a look then. So can we do an auto search with this one? I'll just speed this up a tad, but it logged in and get the details straight away. There we go. We've got a VIN number, we've got the Volvo. Let's just have a quick automatic search. We can do a health report. Little tap and it straight away powers through all the systems, all the different ECUs, pulling the codes. You can see that going down there. It's going into every system on the car. Okay, and here we go. So we've got a few issues with the diesel system. Inlet valve performance mathematical calculation issue, particulate filter below efficiency. We've got a NOx sensor. So we've got engine oil too low. Air conditioning, clutch, indicator, driver information module, humidity sensor, speaker, USB. We've got all sorts of stuff going on, but the only things we're really interested on this is going to be, right, so there we're good, it's just this at the top. So diesel engine, this is where we want to be. let's have a little look and see what it gives us on this. So let's go back to read fault code on that. Okay. And we can actually do code searches on all of these as well. Okay, so that one should definitely come up with something on Google. Yeah, look, efficiency threshold, giving us some of that about Volvos on the Owners Club forums. So the DPF has got some blockage going on, which is, we'll have to try and clear that out. We can probably do a regeneration on it. Let's see which of these codes we can actually clear. So we'll just go back on that, clear fault codes. Okay, let's erase those. Okay, let's start the car up. Engine management light is off. So the light's gone off, we've cleared the codes. That's not to say we've fixed the fault though, there's obviously something going on there. So what we'll do, we'll have a quick look at the data streams and see what we can get on here. Can we have a look at the DPF, and here we go, carbon deposit in the DPF. Okay. Oh, you can do it in ounces or pounds, okay. Metrics, we want it in grams. There we go. So 15.3. Now, when a DPF is full, it's usually around about 18 grams, and that's when the regeneration is activated on 18 grams. So this is up to 15.3 at the minute. So it's not blocked, but it is getting high. It's getting there. So I think a regeneration wouldn't go amiss on this. So DPF filters, there we go. That's what they look like, something like that. The gases come in, they go through the capture zone there, the filter, the mesh. It catches all the soot, and then the clean gas comes out through the exhaust. So let's go for DPF regeneration on this one. So we'll go to special function, combustion of soot particles. We'll tap on that one, just clear the prompt messages. And then it's got to meet all the criteria. So the engine temperature's got to be at a certain heat, the revs have got to be right. So if it likes everything it sees, and we continue, here we go. So automatically the car revs have raised, the machine's doing that. I'm not pressing the accelerator. As you can see, there's nobody in the driving seat, and it's revving away like a good one. And that's what's in the DPF coming out the back. It's burning plenty off, and eventually it clears. So it took about 20 minutes, that. Computer's happy, everything looks good, and the DPF is nice and clean again. Touchscreen's very nice on this, I have to say. We can check out some of the exhaust sensors and see what the particular trap difference is, which is a sensor at the front and one at the back, and it takes the difference between the two. Rev it up. Yeah, on idle you're looking for less than 0.3 of a PSI, and we're down to 0.1 on idle, so we're absolutely fine. So there's not even 1 PSI of pressure there. Let's go a bit further down. Exhaust manifold air pressure, that's an interesting one. So at the minute we've got 17 PSI, that is between the manifold and the turbo. And we can put that on a graph as well. So that's fluctuating nicely. These sometimes block, and you'll get just a stable line all the way across, because it's exhaust gases it's reading, the pressure within the manifold. But this one is fluctuating, so we know that the sensor's working, that the pipe that it's connected to isn't blocked. We've got just loads of information here that we can take off. You know, it really is. It's showing us everything we want to see. Nice. Oh, let's end the function on that. These are all your special functions that it's got. We can reset the oil service light reset, steering angle, battery reset. There's absolutely loads in here. Look, we can do seat calibration, injector coding, NOx sensor reset. We might need to do that. This is a mid-range top-end scanner. It's bi-directional, so we can activate control units, we can activate motors, we can do brake calipers, we can unwind the electronic PCB. We can do all sorts of things with it, which nowadays, if you're going to spend a bit of money, if you want to get a machine that's going to do everything that you need it to, you need bi-directional. You've got to have this bi-directional control, otherwise there's going to be jobs that you can't carry out. Let's pop it into the BMW and see what we can do with this one. This is a little bit older, so how's it going to cope with that? We'll do a health check on it to start with and see what's going on. And it's not looking too bad. A couple of faults at the top. There we go. We've got a few bits and bobs in there that we know about. And let's go for a system selection. We'll pick on the drivetrain. And we've got the engine control module. It's found the vehicle. It knows what it's looking for. It's vehicle specific, this, so the data is very good. If you've got just an EOBD system, the information isn't very good. It's not very accurate. With this, it's vehicle specific. You get everything. And it's very, very well detailed. So we can look at a back pressure on the exhaust on this one as a comparison. We can change the measurements if you like it in imperial or metric. And you can rev that up again and see it moving. Now a bit of coding. We can also do some coding functions with this. What I'll do on the BMW, I mean it's quite an old car, it's 2010, but we can still do some coding on the display, the combined instrument panel, and we'll get the speedometer down onto the dial at the bottom. So we go into here, we're already in vehicle specific, we go to coding program at the bottom. Again, it's vehicle specific, so it's got all the details there, it knows what car it's looking at. We look at personalisation. If we click on that one, it'll then take us in, go through the warnings, and then we've got the instrument cluster. So you've got lots of other things to choose from, but we're going to go for the cluster. Now we're going to do a backup on this first. So I'm just going to put in any name that I know it is. So this is the combi backup. And this is to say if anything goes wrong, we can always return it back to its original state. So here we go. These are all the things you can do on that ECU. We've got dashboard there. We're going to enable the digital vehicle speedo. We can alter the lights. We can alter how bright they are, sensitivity of the automatic headlamps, and all sorts of things. We'll wait for the 15 seconds or thereabouts and we'll turn the ignition back on again, then we'll press yes on the button. There's a funny clunk click and a bit of a bing bong, and it says it's been done. And if we lift that up, we can see that everything's gone blank. So it's completely reset the combined instruments. You can do mileage resets or adjustments on some of these models, not on this one though. See now it's actually showing the miles an hour on the dashboard, which is never done before. That's one little update you can do using this reader. If you've got a newer car like the Volvo, you can do loads and loads of stuff. We can get the indicators moving in different directions and all kinds of things. So you can do all your coding on your ECUs with this unit. Vehicle dependent, some will let you do more than others. But what also we can do on this one, especially on the BMW, I can replicate control units. So I can go into the control unit, I can copy the settings that are on it. If that control unit had failed, you would be able to plug a new one in or one out of another vehicle, reload the original settings to that unit, and then it would work. That can all be done with this unit. So we've got ourselves a little digital speedo. Now this is a great function. If we go into the FRM, the footwell module on the car, which we've got here, we can now activate the lights. On these, the back lights, you've got the LED lights on it. There's loads of little bulbs in there, and we've had it where you think that they're all working, but one of them isn't. And using this, we can actually pinpoint each individual bulb and get it coming on individually. We can activate the lights, bringing on the side lights. We can see if the rings are working properly. It brings them on for 15 seconds and then switches them off. I've got videos on how to replace the ring lights without replacing the whole unit. Low beam headlights. If we go around the back, we can go with the tail light. So tail light without LED, well we've got tail lights and LED, so let's go with the tail light without LED, see if it brings on. There you go, so those now are the bulbs that blow, and we can actually see if we've got anything missing. They're all working, there's 2 in each light unit. We can also test the number plate lights, get those coming on individually as well. Cornering lights, we haven't got cornering lights, but we can do the, we've got rear fog lights. Oh, they're bright. We can get those coming on. 2-stage brake light. So let's just see what the brake light. Oh, there we go, look. Get the old flashes on. And we could do the turn indicators as well. Get those coming, it's like a Christmas tree. So that was the FRM, the footwell module. Right, let's have a look at some engine management data streams. This is the usual suspects. This machine will do all of these with ease. It really will. It's got everything that's available is on there. We can just whiz through these and just show you quickly that you can get everything up on the graphs. Engine management information is really important to have it streaming fast and accurately, and this does all of that. It's really nice how it actually shows the figures as well as the graph all on the same screen. And it's fast, it's dead. As I rev the car, it's instantaneous. The results are amazing. We'll just mix it up again, put some different ones in. We've got actual air mass. A quick scroll through coolant sensor and engine speed. Let's select those. And again, we can pop those into a graph and we can add them all onto the same graph. And all the information is right there in front of you. So not only does it do the bi-directional controls, it has also got, well, the basics. It's doing the basics well, which is important. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. If you've worked on the diesel system, you're going to need to prime the pump. Let's just switch the engine off a second and see if we can get the fuel pump to prime. So on this one, if we've done work on the fuel system and we need to bleed it, can we get this to prime the pump up, which we have had on other models? Actuation, fuel pump, here we go. Oh yes, 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 activation of the fuel pump. So we can get it to, let's try the, there it goes. For 20 seconds, that's pumping fuel around the system. Bingo. So that's a nice test as well. Might just delete the fault memory on that because it will put a fault into it if we're not careful. Right, so let's reset that as well. Okay. Let's have a look at the ABS system. Can we get wheel sensors and stuff? So the other issue we get a lot with the BMWs is the rings on the ABS system. So let's have a look at ABS and see if we can get some graphs up for the ABS sensors, and we should be able to do some live data streams. There we go, wheel speed sensor. So hopefully it's going to give us a choice. Here we go. So we want to go for, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Rear, right, rear, that's all the sensors. We should be able to okay those, and we can get all 4 of them onto a graph with a bit of luck. I touched the plus, oh, there we go. There we go, and we can have all 4 now on the graph. And then if we move the car, so they're all showing exactly the same, which creates a bit of overlap, so some of the colours are more dominant than others, but they're all there. If there was any fluctuation in one of the sensors, it would stand out like a sore thumb. Yeah, they're all moving, they're all showing signals. Now I do say grey line in a minute, but I do mean the purple. We've got the little, you can just see the grey one is dropping out a difference. You've got the ones that are absolutely in line with each other that are dead the same, but then we have got a little flat fluctuation with that one. So that are identical, that they just overlap and you can't see them because they're the same. But we've got a nice square pattern there. If it was all zigzaggy, then I'd be concerned that my rings were on their way out, but they do look to be quite nicely in tune with each other. Let's have a look at resetting the steering angle sensor. Steering angle sensor. So if you've done any work on your steering, altered the tracking, you'll need to reset this. As we move the steering wheel, you can see that is altering. So we'll get the steering wheel dead straight. And we can just go through these prompts to get to the right page. It's got the car, it knows the details, and we'll OK it, and within a flash it's all updated. There we go, we've reset the steering wheel angle now, and the steering wheel is sitting dead straight. Zero, look, and it's dead flat now, so that's reset. Lovely. Right, let's get this out of here. I'm really pleased with that. We need to disconnect it properly and end the session, and then don't forget to remove the VCI, which we can do by pulling it out. Oh, well, there we have it. I think I've found my new favourite reader. This is a banging bit of kit. It really is. Powerful, quick, bi-directional, does everything you want it to, does the coding. It's really good. It's amazing. I will pop links in the description for it. We've got some codes, discount codes coming up. Also got Black Friday coming up as well soon. So there's, yeah, keep your eye out because these are going to be a decent price. I really like the Think Diag that they did. The dongle, they were about £75. That on its own was a brilliant bit of kit. This is another level. It really is. It's fantastic. We managed to do the DPF regeneration. We did the steering angle reset. We can prime fuel pumps. We can do all sorts with it. It is my new favourite toy. If you've enjoyed the video, then drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another one. Thanks for watching.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day.